Hey guys, down with Grid Overland here. I'm inside a Link 148 all-wheel drive on the Ford Transit chassis. And if you're new to the channel, check out our other videos beyond this one. If you're not new and you own a Link 148, this is specifically for you. We're talking about the Timberline heater today. Probably a lot of you did not run your heater once a month throughout the summer season to really keep the fuel moving through that fuel line. It's okay. You may experience this. We're going to talk you through it and give you a little pro tip so it makes your life a little bit better. Up here, what might happen is you might get an ignition error and it'll make a little orange circle, say ignition error 13 or ignition error 31 are the most common ignition errors. And basically what that means is we've tapped into the Ford fuel tank and it's drawing fuel through the fuel pump into the Timberline combustion unit underneath the van. And it hasn't gotten fuel. That's the error. So it turns itself off to protect itself because it thinks there might be something wrong. The vast majority of the time, there's nothing wrong. You just have an air pocket because it hasn't been used in a while. So you can run through that cycle. If it times out and it gives you an ignition error, simply turn the heater off, turn that little hot potato white, and then turn it back on again. And the heater will let you do this 3 times. Usually in those 3 times, it will kick itself on, it'll start running, you'll hear the fuel pump clicking, and you'll get nice hot air blowing out of there. Also, pro tip, remember to make sure your gas tank is full because this cuts off at 1/4 of a tank, and last thing you want to do is be frustrated because you forgot to put a little gas in the tank. But it's happened before, it's happened to me, it could happen to you. If you go through those 3 cycles and the heater still isn't kicking on, what you're gonna do is you're gonna come back here to the fuse block. And the Timberline heater has 2 fuses, one for the heater fan and the control panel, and one for the heater combustion unit, a 10 and a 25 amp fuse. So you're gonna pull those 2 fuses, leave them out for 1 minute, put them back in their correct spots, and then you're gonna go back up to your control panel, and you're gonna start it again. And what you just did is sort of a hard reset on the heater, and you cleared out any ignition error codes. 99% of the time, the heater kicks back on after that and you've solved your problem. And then you got a really nice, warm, heated van for the rest of the winter season. Again, just as a follow-up, you guys, run your heater once a month, all year long, even if it's hot outside, just for 30 minutes or an hour to get that heater going and let it do its thing. You guys, if you haven't seen our other videos, if you're new to Grid Overland, reach out to us, schedule your own behind-the-scenes facility tour and see all of the other quality stuff that we're installing in this van and why it's taking the Class B market by storm.